Now we want to look at some different ways we can copy a worksheet. So I'll click back on the Sales tab on this weekly sales file. And let's just say I want to make a copy of this sheet because the numbers are pretty close on the next week and we just need to change a few. Now to copy a sheet, two basic ways to do this. Number one, right-click a tab and then click Move or Copy. And when you do this, make sure you select the Create a Copy checkbox, because if you don't, it'll just move it. So I'll check Create a Copy, and I want this to be before sheet 3. So I'll select it here, I'll click OK, and we have another copy of the sheet. And with this, it's got the same name, it just has a number 2 after it. So just think of it as a second copy of this original sheet. That's one way to do it. A quick way to do it using the keyboard is to hold down your Control key on the keyboard and click and drag the Sheet tab. Now as I do this, there's two things I want you to notice. Number one, a little bit of a plus sign here. Secondly, a little black arrow. Both of these are good indicators that we're about to make a copy of the sheet as soon as we let go of the mouse. And there you go. So two basic ways. You can either right-click and make a copy, or you can hold down the Control key, drag a tab, and that way you can copy a sheet as well. The third way, and the ribbon method, is with a sheet selected, go to the same area where you went to insert a sheet, and click the drop-down arrow on Format. Now you might think, Format? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe it doesn't, but that's where it is. So under Format, we'll click Move or Copy Sheet. And the same thing, we want to check Create a Copy, figure out where we want this to go, and click here. And then we'll click OK. So there you go. 3 copies of a sheet, 3 different ways to do it.